when the sun in the morning peeps over the hill and kisses the roses round my windowsill. Then my heart fills with gladness when I hear the trill of the birds in the treetops on Mockingbird Hill.
We were on the run, and my horse was going lame.
How is he?
He's still lame. He's been pushed too hard.
See, now the king takes his place in the royal box with the queen as her own. And with the 100,000 crowd keyed up to fever pitch, Bill Byrne racing down through the middle. As Farm comes out, he shoots into the net, but the whistle's gone for...
Sculpture at St. Martin's College, that's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night. People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright, but I don't need no friend as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. the station every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wonder. I stay at home.
Okay, Daddy, happy 70th birthday. The day has finally arrived. And here you are now, 70 years of age. Still looking amazing. Well, this is the start of your video from your children. So we've just got a few questions we wanted to say. So the first one is, I don't know who wrote this. Who's your favourite child? I don't even know why the other ones are bothering, to tell you the truth. Like, it's so obvious I'm favourite. Like, I'm the original child. They can't, like, everybody else is just like, you know, well, they're all right. They're okay, but they're not me. They're not me and you, Dad. Do you know what I mean? So I know I'm the favourite. Like Kieran, I know he could, because he's the only boy. Caitlin, because she's the youngest. Bronte, because she's the only grandchild. So, yeah, I know you're fond of them, but, like, times to tell, we know that, like, I know I'm the favourite. That's it. No full. So then what was the other ones? Let me see. Things that, memories of Daddy, things that we've done. God, Dad, we lived in 2 different countries together. We've had our hard times, but we've had great times, which is the more important thing. Like, God, I remember everything. I remember you're the only person that took me to the cinema, to the fairs, anywhere that I wanted to go. Daddy always took me. I remember when I was at St Saviour's and we lived in Lewisham, and God, I must have only been about 6. So you were only like 25, you were so young. And these ones getting into a snowball fight, throwing snowballs at us, and you getting into this full snowball fight with these lads. And I just thought it was the funniest thing. But you were only like 25, you're so young. Yeah, so silly little things, and then obviously important things, you know, like when you met Siobhan, and then when Kieran come along, like, they're monumental. And then when Caitlin, obviously, and Bronte before Kate, you know, and you when you seen Bronte for the first time, you know, and you came and you arrived, oh my God, imagine, in a suit, head to toe, the suit and the tie. I think Kieran had some sort of special outfit on too, bless. So things like that, memories like that are just precious, you know. But we have them all the time. We always have great memories, you know, and that's what keeps us all going, and that's what's kept us going. I suppose this last 18 months of the pandemic is our family and our love for our family. But things that Daddy has taught me, well, he's taught me a lot around the house. I can hang a door now. I can hang 2 doors actually. I can take off skirting boards. I can paint. I can do loads of things now. I can plumb a washing machine. Loads of practical things. But the most important thing that Daddy has taught me is unconditional love. And that is the thing that I learned in buckets from Daddy. And that's the thing that makes me a better mother and a better sister to Kieran and Caitlin. And a better friend to my friends, but more importantly, the thing that matters to me most is my family. So Daddy is the person that is just the stick of rock through our family, and the love that he has shown us, we pass on to each other. So that's my happiest memories and my most precious memories. So, and I hope you realise, because I bet you none of the other ones do this, I've got Bob Dylan playing in the background. Them other ones won't think of that. So there you go.
Happy birthday, Granddad. Hello from China. I'm really sorry I'm not there to celebrate with you today in person, but just know I'm thinking of you every day, but especially today on your 70th birthday. I promise as soon as we get back to Cookstown, we'll celebrate together with a nice pint of Guinness or some apple pie together. And I was asked by the family to answer who I think is your favourite out of all of us. And I kind of thought long and hard, and at first I thought it was me, you know, the golden grandchild. But to be honest, I think there is no room for a favourite, because your love for Bob Dylan just takes it all. He's your favourite and we can't compete. But in all seriousness, Granddad, I mean, this whole family loves you so much. You've taught all of us so much, and I honestly feel like the luckiest granddaughter in the world to grow up with a granddad like you. And I mean, I have so many lovely childhood memories, you know, of us driving between Cookstown and Draperstown, and I remember you used to always sing me little songs or, you know, tell me little stories, and I loved that time so much. And I remember so much, like, me and Caitlin, when we were younger, we'd sort of like mess around, you know, running up and down around the house, and you would come up and be like, "No, girls, it's time for bed," and you would sort of sing us a little song, or sometimes you would even just count. And I have memories of you just sort of stroking my knuckles, just counting, and I just loved hearing it so much. And like, me and Caitlin would pretend to fall asleep, and then you'd leave, and then we'd wake up and giggle, 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 running around again, and you'd come back up, "Girls, time for bed." And you know, we really did it just because we loved that time with you, and you used to come and, you know, sing to us or tell us little stories. And I have so many childhood memories of us, and I'm so lucky we got to like live together for a long time. And you know, as I've gotten older, like, I just appreciate so many things that you've taught me in your life and in my life. And you know, growing up in Northern Ireland, I know a lot of people, the political situation can cause a lot of closed-mindedness, and I feel like growing up with you as my grandfather and mummy, it's just like you opened my eyes to that there is a whole other world outside Northern Ireland, and that people are people. And you would tell me stories of your experiences in England, and you know, different people that you worked with from different countries, and you really showed me that, you know, people are just out here to live. We're all the same. And you know, I'm so grateful for that. You taught me empathy, you taught me how to see the world, and I have such a love for learning and history, and I really think it all comes from you. I used to love listening to your stories all the time, and it's something that we shared together, and I really can't put into words how much you mean to me. But I love you so much, and this world has definitely been a better place for the past 70 years because you've been in it, and I'm so lucky that I've been your granddaughter for 26 of those. And I love you so much, Granddad. Sorry to get emotional, but happy birthday, and I can't wait to see you soon, and I love you so much. Okay, happy birthday, love you.
Hey Dad, I hope you're having an awesome day, and happy birthday. Happy 70th birthday. We will all be back together soon, and we can celebrate as one. It's going to be great. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy your presents and know that we're all thinking about you a lot today. You have always told us how proud of us you are, and I think it's important today that you are able to say the same thing to yourself and celebrate you as a person and everything that you've achieved. You have an amazing granddaughter and 3 half-decent children. We love you to death, absolutely. You've taught us that in life we should figure out what we want to do and to chase after that, and to ignore anything else anyone might expect from us, to figure out what's important to us and to go for that. You've taught us that we have the capabilities to achieve anything if we put the work in, and that you'll always be there to support us. That there's always a larger world outside of the one that we can see, and there's an education outside of what we get taught in school. That we should always treat others with compassion and respect, no matter what the situation is, and that there is always value in doing the right thing, no matter how difficult that might seem. You've taught us that it's important to engage and nurture your family's passions and interests, even if that means having to put up with your 14-year-old son's awful power metal phase. And maybe most important, never to waste a good bottle of wine, and even if that means downing a couple in the line for airport security. You have taught us to love ourselves and to be proud of ourselves. But today we want to let you know how much we love you, how proud we are of you, and how grateful we are to have you in our lives. I love you very much. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you very soon.
Hello Dad, happy 70th birthday. Can you believe it? I remember when you turned 50, I remember when you turned 60, and now you're turning 70. It's pretty crazy. Makes me feel old, so I don't know how you must be feeling. But yeah, I guess to chat about some of our favourite memories I have of me and you. We've so many memories, we've been through so much together. We've had so many good times, we've had some pretty tough times as well, but I mean, we made it through. One funny memory that sprung to mind actually was a couple of years ago. Tanya had taken me out for the night. You know what she's like, bad influence as usual. And you came up to the Belfast house to walk me home. And we stopped off in Bury Grill for a chip, salt, vinegar, the works. And we were walking on home. I hadn't had any chips because I wanted to wait until we got into the house because it was raining. And you were eating a few, but we got halfway up Burn Road and we could see Burnvale right across from us. And next thing, the bag split because of the heat. All the chips on the ground, not a chip left. And I hadn't even had one. So had to go to bed with tea and toast, had to make do, which was pretty tragic because the highlight of my night is always the food after, and it's pretty gutted. Some other memories, definitely me and you walking everywhere. This was before we saved up to buy the Peugeot. You used to walk me every morning, or let's say the mornings I went to school, to the bus from Forthglen. Snow, ice, rain, I remember all of it. And you used to get me to wear a big coat. And when we reached the bus stop, you would take the coat and walk home. Not many people would do that, but a good dad like you would. And I always remember that. And same when I worked in Heaton's, you did the same. You used to wait for me after my shift and walk me home without fail. Some things you've taught me over the years, many things. One good life skill I can go forward with is definitely how to make a good fry. They're not quite as good as yours, nobody makes them like you, but I've been told to make a good breakfast, so I'm glad you've passed that on to me. I can get far in life with that. On a more serious note, I guess you've taught me many life lessons, life skills. One being forgiveness. Anyone who knows me knows I can get quite hot-headed about things. I take things personal, and I can let things get to me a lot. But you've always taught me, like, forget about it, move on, don't take it personally. People do things out of spite or out of their own issues. It's not a reflection on you. And yeah, I think you're a really good role model for forgiveness. I think we could all say that. I try to always bear that in mind, but it's not always easy. Another thing, definitely DIY. I would call myself the DIY child. I was always with you, doing the DIY, doing the gardening. I always enjoyed it. I remember weeding and having the wheelbarrow, getting all the weeding done with you, using the power drill, putting up pictures, putting up flat pack furniture, much to your dismay. You hated it. And yeah, we also said we would pin against each other who we reckon is your favourite child or grandchild. I mean, like, the answer's obvious to me, but I'll appease everyone and give my reasons, but we all know it's me. I mean, I'm the youngest. I'm clearly the favourite. I mean, you saw the photos of such a cute child, so it just has to be me, but I'll save the arguments. People will say what they want to say, but it's me. But yeah, happy birthday, Dad. I hope you have a good one. Happy 70th. It's a real milestone. You've achieved so much in your life and you're an amazing dad. I don't think any of us could wish for a better dad or granddad to have in our lives. And it's a time to celebrate. That's why we want to celebrate your life so far, and here's to many more memories as a family together. Have a good one. Happy birthday. Love you loads.
Happy 70th birthday from your favourite fur child. Thank you for everything you do for me, especially when you take me for spins in the car. They're my favourite. I don't like you so much when you drop me off at that lady with the shaver. That's scary. Anyway, have a pawsome day.